Welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah, aka Scarlett. Today I am doing a wig review for a budget-friendly, absolutely stunning wig. This is Cloud Apricot from Chelsea Smith Crowns. I am absolutely obsessed with this color. Please subscribe to my channel, hit that bell, give me a thumbs up, chat with me anytime, and we are getting started on this incredibly beautiful budget-friendly wig right now. Obsessed with almost everything about this wig. I'm obsessed with the beautiful wave pattern, and I'm absolutely obsessed with this color. Now, this color is very simply described on Chelsea Smith Crown's website as apricot coloring, but I think it's quite a bit more complex than that. This is a piece that has a root, about a medium brown root, and that root color is dragged throughout the hair. Mixing with that, it's like a blonde mixed with a apricot light peachy pink color, and you have more of that peachy pink as like a money piece in the front. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. But I want to start by showing you this style from all sides, and then we will get more into the cap, the hairline, the knots, all that good stuff, and the fibers that this wig is made with. But let's look at Cloud Apricot from all sides. This is her from the front. From the left, my left. From the back. And from the right, my right. There's only one dimension on Cloud Apricot, and that is 22 inches. And I'm assuming that that 22 inches is measured from the crown, because that's about what it looks like on me. I am 5'8", and my 22 inches usually fall right above my breast area, and that's where it's falling. So I'm gonna assume that they measure like human hair wigs, and this is 22 inches from the middle of the crown, not the nape. This has incredibly gorgeous beachy waves that are just perfection. And I want to talk a little bit about these fibers. These are the Japanese Futura fibers. And I have had a couple wigs with the Japanese Futura fibers. And what I will say is some of it's a bit strange. I've gotten long wigs, like way past your nape, that have tangled badly in these fibers. And then I've gotten long wigs that don't tangle hardly at all in these fibers. This one does not tangle. Now, the Japanese Futura fibers are said to not tangle, but I really think that's a hit or miss depending on what wig you're getting, and I'm gonna keep it real on that. But with this one that I'm obsessed with, it's not tangling, and that's pretty incredible. I mean, a little bit, like it's gonna tangle a little bit, but it is not tangling like a lot of long synthetics that I wear. It's definitely tangling less, and I can get it out with my fingers. So that is a big deal for me because I'm so obsessed with this wig. I would not normally wear a synthetic of this length because of tangling, but this one really, truly does not tangle like a lot of synthetics that I have tried that are longer. Go figure. And what blows my mind is that this wig is $120. So on top of the fact that the color is amazing and it's not tangling, I mean a little bit at the nape, but relatively not tangling, for $120, OMG. The other thing I want to say is the cap fits me really comfortably. Now, I have a petite size head. I've talked a lot about this in my wig reviews, that average size synthetic wigs usually fall over my ears and they're uncomfortable. And I've taken the adjusters. This wig cap is very similar to the human hair wigs that I've seen, and it's one without ear tabs. So without the ear tabs, it helps alleviate some of that problem of those ear tabs falling too low on me. But if you have hair you need to blend, the no ear tabs can be a bit of a challenge. So my gray hair does not blend with any wig that I wear because I don't wear gray wigs. If I want to be gray, I will wear my bio hair. So when you have no ear tabs, I mean, technically you could glue, but I have very low sideburns, so it would just go on my hair and it wouldn't stay. So what I would do if I was wearing this wig for a long period of time, and I just did a tutorial on this in one of my shorts, is I would take my concealer, my root concealer, and I would cover my gray, my root touch-up stick, and I would make these hairs over here a brown that blends better with the wig, so they don't, it doesn't, you know, if I flip my hair back and that gray pops out, it's going to be like obvious that I'm wearing a wig. So I would definitely have to do some blending. Totally worth it to me for the fact that this cap is comfortable on me and it fits and it doesn't tangle as much as other synthetics, and the color is just killing me. It's so beautiful. Now there is one area of this wig that I struggle with, and I did another shorts that's coming out shortly, any day, to work on this one issue. So if you guys have watched me for a while, you know that I am very knot conscious. If I see a knot, I generally won't. If I see a knot, I will not wear it, pun intended. However, I'm getting over my fear of knots for a couple reasons. First of all, if I was to try to get this wig in this color in human hair, they would have to use demi dye because you can't achieve this color with permanent dye. And this color would wash right down the drain anytime I needed to wash it. On top of that, it would not keep the wave. So for me, this wig is very valuable for the fact that the cap is comfortable, it has beautiful wave that's not going to fall out, and the color's not going to fade. But the knots are an issue for me, so I want to come in close and show you guys what the hairline and the knotting looks like. And then I'm going to talk about a couple things that I'm going to do in my tutorial coming up in my short that you will see demonstrated, but I'm not going to do it now because I wanted to make sure to show you the wig with no alterations made. All right, so when you go with a less expensive wig, one of the things you're gonna see is much more obvious knotting than your wigs that are considered quote unquote more designer synthetics. So you'll see that there's a lot of dark knots. All right, so I'm going to work on this with scar tape and powder. And the other thing that I did to really help conceal the knots, I normally part my hair on the side, but when you part on the side, more of your hairline shows. So I decided to keep Cloud Apricot as a middle part. And what that does is it conceals more of the hairline because the hair kind of flops on both sides, so you're not really seeing it. So really the only thing I really have to worry about is this little area here with a middle part. So I kept her as a middle part. Even though you can change the part on this, it has a full monotop to change where you part it, it will be harder to conceal. I always find it very challenging to conceal knots on the hairline. I find it much easier to conceal knots on the part line. All right, so let's get into this cap and look at the cap right now. Chelsea Smith Cosmetics has caps that are very similar to human hair wigs as opposed to the open wefted and some of the things that you see with a lot of the other synthetic wigs. This really mimics human hair, and when you purchase it, it has longer lace that needs to be cut, and that lace goes all the way here. It does have a 13x4 lace area for parting. It's not a super wide space. So I'm gonna say, but okay, so it's not super far going all the way back, but it is a very deep lace front here. So if you were gonna part on the side, like going over here, you know, it might be hard to get a full side part. But, you know, it lends itself to parting best in the middle. But you could do a side part. Then you have this strap that is in the back that you could take off if you want or use. I like to use it for security. You have your bra strap adjusters, extended nape. You have your nape comb. You also have combs at each ear. And remember, there are no ear tabs on this. And that close wefted back. So very similar to what I see with human hair. I don't see these a lot with synthetics. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this color, Cloud Apricot. The dimension of it, the beautiful pink apricot fashion color. Y'all know I love reds and fashion colors, but they're so hard to maintain in human hair. So this one is a definite winner for me. Look at this dimension and depth. So pretty. Absolutely obsessed with this. Couple more things to note. Japanese Futura fibers can withstand heat up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, so you can use pretty high heat on these. They're definitely heat defiant and they look very natural. They're not overly shiny or anything like that. This wig is stated to be 130% density. Again, is similar to the way that human hair is talked about. That's how their website describes it. I would say that it's not a super high density wig to me. Density is a weird thing. You know, what's 130 to 1 may not be 130 to others. To me, I like the density. It's nice and natural density. And this cap fits me really well. So I would say that a large size head might struggle with this cap. I think this could definitely work for small to medium sized heads. If you like what I'm doing here, again, please subscribe to my channel, hit that bell, give me a thumbs up, check me out on Instagram as well, and I will see you guys at the next one.